Hey everybody, it's me JLantis and welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Comic-Con exclusive Cedar doll from Ever After High. Whew, that was a mouthful. So she is Ever After High's exclusive this year for the San Diego Comic-Con, and she retails for US $30, but for some reason I heard that you can actually buy her at the Comic-Con. Only those who pre-order ahead can pick it up at the con. So for others, she was mostly just an online exclusive at maddiecollector.com where I got mine. Alright, so taking a look at her packaging, so just like all the other Comic-Con exclusives, she comes with an outer box. So the box design is gorgeous, so it's quite huge, and it has a curtain, and you know, it's like the curtain before a show starts, and you have the spotlight with the Ever After High logo, and you can see Cedar's hand just peeking out. I love the design, and this little piece of ribbon falling down. It's very creative, I really like it. Now here is her actual box, so just like I said, the presentation of this doll is just stunning. The details, everything is flawless. So on the top it says Cedar wood, and I really love all the wooden theme there. Even the Ever After High logo is wooden. I love that. And there's Jiminy Cricket, and there is Cedar herself on the stage, and I really love the curtains falling down here. And on the bottom it says Daughter of Pinocchio, and this is the side. Has more woodwork, probably the clocks that Geppetto creates. And here's the other side, pretty much the same. And on the inner side, it features more art. Says now showing in San Diego. Ever After High has a picture of Maddie, Apple, and Raven. Hall H line begins here. The details are so awesome. And on this side, it features Raven, Maddie, and Apple as puppets. What will they do? And the chest here and the little puppetry, the art, it kind of goes ties into with the artwork, so it'll make sense if you read the story. On the bag, it has a picture of Cedar, and the design is like more of like a playbill for the Broadway things, you know. And it says Cedar wood, and it has a full artwork of her. The artwork is gorgeous, and it has a story. So you guys can pause and read it if you'd like, but it's more of like a fantasy what-if scenario, just like Cerise Wolf. And on the top, there's a little window here that you could peek at her handles, the controllers. I just said controllers, as if she's like a video game. You know, the handles to play her as a marionette. And the cool thing is that you can actually play with her a little bit, even if you don't debox. So you can just take off the handles, and you can play with her hands. How cool is that? Yeah, so that's pretty awesome. And another awesome thing for this doll is that just like the Disney limited edition dolls, you can actually lift the front piece off and open it without actually like removing any of the packaging. So still she will be mint in box, but you can still open her up and check her out. So here is a close-up look at her box design, and while she's still strapped in the box before we take her out. Like I said, again, the presentation is just stunning. The curtains, the 3D effects, the details, background, and the spotlights for the stage, everything is just designed flawlessly. Yeah, so that is it for the box. Right now I'm gonna take her out so we can get a better look. Okay, this review is gonna be a little hard because I don't know how to make her stand, because look at her. She is just like a puppet. She is a puppet. She's a marionette. She works like one, she moves like one. So look at her dangling legs. How cool is that? So her cord is actually quite long. Right here, this is where I'm holding it. And here she is. And this little part, it detaches, and then you can snap it into place right here. So the instructions said the cord for the hands should be behind the cords for the legs, so I was struggling so bad because her cords kept tangling. Anyway, so we're gonna take a look at her design and details and review that first before I move on to the puppetry. Alright, so starting from the top, first up she has her little head. It's a headband, and it's a golden hat with all these wave and whale details there. It's nice. And then for her hair, it's this orangey pink. And then she have these light purple streaks on the hairline edges and on the lower part of her head. And her head is squishy, so yay, no gel. And then she has her donkey ears. So I thought the donkey ears were a part of her headband, but actually I think they're a part of her head, or at least glued to her head, so you may not be able to remove it if you want to. And then moving on to her face. So her face, the wooden details, the sculpted parts are on the back and on the lower parts of her face. So these are just painted. It's not actually indented or sculpted with a wooden pattern, which I think works better with just the paint. And it even has a little one on her chin, that's so cute. And then on her cheeks, she has kind of purpley redder ones, probably to mimic blush or makeup of a puppet. She has some freckles, and her eyes are just these adorable big doe eyes. They're brown. And for her eye makeup, she have this little pale purple for eyeliner, and then purple eyeshadow topped with a white grayish kind of eyeshadow right there. And her lashes are pretty impressive as well. So they're not rooted just like Raven was, but I think it works better on her. And for her lips, you have this sparkly silvery base, and then she has the little hearts on the upper and her lower lips. So her mouth can close if you squish it. That's cool. And then her nose, her Pinocchio lying nose, so her nose is so squishy. So overall, I think her face is stunning, and I actually love it. Some people think it's creepy, and I kind of agree. It has a creepy vibe to it, but I think it's a creepy, cool kind of vibe, not creepy, scary kind of, at least for me. So I think it's really cool. And then moving on to her outfit. So her outfit is quite elaborate. So first up, for her top, she have this like turtleneck kind of go all the way to the top. It's quite nice, it has some patterns to it. And then she have this puffy sleeves. They are purple, but they are shimmery. So I really love that color change detail right there. It kind of goes to dark purple and dark blue kind of shade there. And she has a little trimmings the same color as her chest piece area right there. And moving down with her top, she has another of this pattern. And then what she have is that she have this little piece that is hanging down. I don't know how to call it. Are they called overalls? I'm not sure, but they come down, they're gold, have these flower patterns, and they're the one hold attached to this little waist belt piece here, and they detach at the back. And look at this, this is so cool. The art here is actually Cedar in her signature outfit, and there are waves behind, there are whales, so I think it's that part of the story that we all know, where Geppetto and Pinocchio goes into the wave's belly. And it has a sculpted frame of these gold rose patterns right there. And moving down to her skirt, oh wait, so she have these little armbands as well, supposedly to attach the cords to her controller. I keep calling it the controller. How do I actually say it? Is there an official word for these? And it has on the other arm as well. And for her skirt is just beautiful. It's like a tutu, and it's made up of several different layers. So on the top, it has this little pale pink pattern here, and underneath it's a metallic foil gold. It's quite pretty. And on the bottom, it has three different layers of this mesh tulle kind of thing. On top is black with all these gold sparkles, and down there is just different layers of black. Alright, so moving down to her shoes. So first up, she have these little fishnet stockings. Well, not stockings, socks, because they don't go all the way up, and it's decorated with the little bow here, just like her signature doll. It's beautiful, and her shoes are just amazingly detailed. Look at that. Look at that. It's gold, but it has these blackened details to make it look vintage and old. I love that. On the side, it says EA, Ever After. It's a little house with a pink roof. And this here, on this side, it's a clock with this little birdie. And it's not painted, actually. It's an actual little plastic piece right there. How cool is that? Oh, and her handle features the Jiminy Cricket right there. Alright, now moving on to her puppetry part. So just like a puppet, her articulation is awesome. So for her head and the wrists, they move like a normal Ever After High doll would, but for the rest, it moves like a puppet, as in like they are completely unhinged, like they would just dangle. I really wonder how they constructed that body. It's awesome. So for her legs, the cords are attached to this little peg right here. Oops, I'm showing her skirt. Sorry, Cedar. Right there. The instructions say you can remove it, but I tried to pull it and it didn't come out, so I didn't want to force it more in case I break it. Alright, so let's play some puppetry, shall we? I am officially the world's worst puppet player. Alright, so the cords for the hands are on the top right here, and the legs are on the back, so is the head. So what you do is that if you tilt this thing downward, the legs will still there. If you tilt it up, the legs pick up. See? I'm tilting it right now. It's really hard to fit everything in the camera. And then for her hands, you do this and they move. You have to tilt it up and then move it like this. I'm really horrible at it, but I'm trying. See? Oh, yeah, I'm getting the hang of this. Ooh la la. So it's pretty awesome, but still I have yet to make her look normal or move normal. Right now she just looks crazy. But this is so fun. Thank you. How do I make her bow? Can I make her bow? Bow, Cedar. Bow. No, not kneel, bow. Okay, never mind. Now, for storage, it's quite amazing because the box came prepared. So right now, you can see you have the clip for her waist, her hands, and her feet right there. So all you need to do is clip everything back in there, and she will just pose there. But I forgot how you took them out. She goes like this, and then for her legs, one goes in here, and another goes there, and ta-da! Oh! And ta-da! She is successfully back in the box. So the presentation, again, for the 1000th time, is just amazing. Like, the design is well thought out from start to finish, how you can actually place her back in the box, and all that is just amazing. So, and I think you can do a little bit better when you posing it back by twisting the cords a little bit so they look nice and not droopy like this. But I think I'm gonna be taking her out quite frequently these days, so I'm not gonna put too much effort into posing it back perfectly. So I'm just gonna leave it like this for now. So there we have it, the Comic-Con exclusive cedarwood from Ever After High. Alright guys, so I guess that wraps up my review on the Ever After High Comic-Con exclusive cedarwood marionette doll. So I really hope you guys enjoyed the review, and let me know in the comments below which of these Ever After High Comic-Cons are your favorites. So first up we have the original Cerise Wolf, the debut doll for the first year, and then we have Raven Queen from last year, and then we have Cedarwood. So let me know in the comments below who is your favorite out of these three. So right now, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, you can thumbs up and subscribe. You can also check me out on Instagram at JLantisToys for more photos. But right now, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all soon in my next video. Bye!